it seems a bit boring, but these are stories of fathers whose lives are being destroyed way too early. It all started when I opened my mouth, complaining about a stupid mistake. I knew better than to have more to say. I did it anyway. I'm a father and a husband. I'm no longer trusted. They have taken away the things I hold dear, making me realize my biggest fear. The foundation, it has crumbled. Now there is tears where there was muscles. So now I waste away, missing my daughter as she plays. I am guilty of nothing. When I was a dad, I was something. These people passing judgment and have no right to say I'm a bad father, get away. This place no longer for you to stay. I don't wanna see you here, never again will I hear. Hey daddy, come play with me. I need you to make some tea. I shed a tear looking at her smile. I won't see for a while. Now as days pass by, the tears have dried from my eyes. All that's left is the memories of that beautiful smile. So thank you for passing judgment. You people don't know nothing. To that little girl I was something, and you took it all away. So thank you for passing judgment. You people don't know nothing. To that little girl I was something, and you took it all away. Now my baby is grown up. Those people messed things up. I lost life's miracles there behind, with just a picture to remind me I'm a guilty of nothing. When I was a dad, I was something. These people passing judgment and have no right to say I'm a bad father, get away. This place no longer for you to stay. I don't want to see you here, never again will I hear. Hey daddy, come play with me. I need you to make some tea. I shed a tear looking at her smile. I won't see for a while. Now as days pass by, the tears have dried from my eyes. All that's left is the memories of that beautiful smile. So thank you for passing judgment. You people don't know nothing. To that little girl I was something, and you took it all away. So thank you for passing judgment. You people don't know nothing. To that little girl I was something, and you took it all away. Now my baby is grown up. Those people messed things up. I lost life's miracles there behind, but just a picture to remind me.
In the United States, CPS makes upwards of $3 billion per day on trafficking and selling our children. The corruption may start with the caseworker, but goes through the judicial system, passing the governor through the Senate and into the White House. The entire system has a hand in the business known as CPS.
Our children are stolen every minute of a 24-hour day. They are being robbed of their innocence, their trust, their happiness. As parents, we are isolated and betrayed by a government we trust. States are balancing budgets on kids' lives. Only 12% of the kids taken will be reunified. Title IV funding is being riveted with fraud.
We need to stop CPS and abolish CPS.com is leading the way. Join us.
All right, everybody, welcome to CPS Victims Hunting Justice. I am your host, the CPS Punisher, wherever I am. And today is Wednesday. I'm in a little square picture, Vinny. What's up with this? As usual, we have the chat over here to the right. We got a lot going on with what happened with Trump, with the judges, and all kinds of things like that going on. So let's get it on, Vinny. Hey, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff that we do with this channel. That way we can get our word out there, our messages out there. If you have anybody out there that wants to share their story with us and be on the show, please feel free to get in touch with us. CPSV Hunting Justice at gmail.com. And we would gladly get them on here and play their story. And let's talk about their story and how we can strategize to have them beat this CPS monster. Vinny, what do you got for the news today, buddy?
A lot, actually. Doge is definitely going after CPS.
Oh, have they announced it?
They did. They did.
They did what they said today, Vinny.
They've already found a lot of corruption with them in one state already.
Was that Maine?
No, not Maine, but it was in another state. But I'm seeing, I don't know which state it was in, but they posted about it. And Connie Reguli was the one that posted it.
Oh, really? So if we go over to Connie's page, we probably could see what's going on there.
Yeah.
Was it on her Family Forward Facebook? Is that what it was?
Yeah, indeed.
All right, let's take a look here.
And she was just in Washington.
Yeah, just leave me. Let's see.
And we're starting to see judges getting fired now too. And Mr. Mark Ludwig was in New Hampshire.
I heard that he was in New Hampshire.
Yeah. They're going to be taking out the family courts in New Hampshire.
Yeah, well, I know that New Hampshire was up doing those votes, right, to get rid of the CPS altogether, pretty much, right, to abolish it.
Yep.
I don't know how that went or whatever went on with it, but let's see here.
Justice is finally coming for us all.
Well, that's good. I'm trying to look here for where Connie might have posted up here. Bring some speaker wire. That's for one CPS corruption case in each state. Oh, this is okay, let's see here. What do we got? You know what, man? Let's do this. Let's share their site right now. Let's do that like we do with TikTok. So you're not so talkative. Let's do that here. Boom. So he's got a bunch of interesting videos and everything here. Let's see. Let's see what they say. Texas. Oh, you know what? There's a great video. I wonder if this is it.
PS and CPS to focus on keeping families. Encourage DFPS and CPS to focus on keeping families together.
Minnesota, Daniel.
If at all possible.
Yep. That's right.
We see
I think so.
We see a lot of very, very sad and difficult cases at the Supreme Court. Every case where a parent's rights have been terminated, you have an automatic right of appeal with counsel paid for by the state all the way to the Supreme Court. One issue that I think we have is that the quality of that representation.
Did you just hear that, dude?
That's not what we.
Yep.
What did he say?
He said they had all the way. They follow you all the way up to the Supreme Court.
You heard what he said, right?
Yep.
The quality of that representation.
Hold on. Listen to this again.
So if they're
the Supreme
supposed to
Court.
follow you all the way up to the Supreme Court, why ain't they been doing so?
Yeah, why do they still? You're lucky if you even get a appeal.
Cases at
So
the Supreme
who's
Court.
lying
Every
here?
case where a parent's rights have been terminated, you have an automatic right of appeal with counsel paid for by the state all the way to the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court.
One issue that I think we have is that the quality of that representation is perhaps not what we would like it to be in cases of that magnitude. And so if there are ways to address that, ways to encourage more qualified attorneys to focus more time and attention on those cases, I think that's something that we all ought to think about to make sure that the courts are getting a competent presentation of the parent's best case as they oppose the state's effort to take their children. We certainly in death penalty litigation, there's an enormous amount of process that's afforded in those cases, and as I said the other day, we consider termination of parental rights to be the civil death penalty.
Oh, yeah. I mean that's it right there, Vinny. And they just said it, man. So I wonder how much we are all getting screwed by the amount of court representation that we are getting when they're giving us our court-appointed attorneys. I mean, if anybody knows how much the screwing is going on here,
It's me.
well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying it, like they're not working for you. They're working against you. It seems like some of them.
And the fucked up part about it is, yes, I hit them with a slurry of motions that I'm going to be filing in the court, but I have to notify them of the motions that I am filing.
Right.
And that's what I did. And now all of a sudden I'm threatening them with motions. No, I'm sending you the motions I am filing to the court.
Right.
And now that you're submitting it as evidence, I don't even have to file it because now it's going to be in front of the judge anyway.
Yep. Wait, they're taking your motions and submitting it. They're sending it as evidence?
Mm-hmm.
Evidence of what?
I'm threatening them.
You're threatening your attorneys. What evidence? What?
No, I'm threatening CPS.
Oh. Well, you're not threatening them. You're telling them you're going to sue them.
And she even put her own violation under color of law in there. And I'm thinking to myself, boy, you are one dumb bitch.
Easy, Betty. Easy, man. Easy.
No, I hope the bitch hears me. Because she is. She's dumb.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, man. You don't want to stoop yourself down to that dumb level either, though, by calling them dumb bitches and stuff, bro. You hold your head up high. Everybody knows your rage and your upsetness and all of that. And you're like all of us know that. We've all felt it. We've all been there. We all know exactly what you're feeling. But don't afford yourself the cheap shots that they're allowing you to give them to make you on their level, bro. You're way better than them. You're way better than what they stand for.
I kind of find it comical because they're sitting there saying that I threatened them. Whoa, let's back this train up to the first beginning.
Stole your freaking kid.
Right. They kidnapped my children. Not only that, they threatened me and my wife to kidnap my children.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with you, man. I agree. I'm just saying, keep your game above them because you've got the game. Just keep it above them. Don't take the cheap shots that they're giving you. Don't take them because it just makes you look bad.
That's why I haven't. I sent a message to the attorneys and I said, how am I threatening? Because these are motions that I'm supposed to file within statute and state law, and that's what I left it at.
Because what would really suck, Vinny, is for them to come back and say that you are crazy, like they do to the sovereign people. Say that you're nuts, and this proves it, and you're like, and then institute it and say that you can't have your kids for that. reasons. You know what I mean? Like, so just keep your head above there.
I'm sure they're gonna try to find some way of using some of whatever I said against me, because, well, the one was a retraction of them having my signature, which I am required to put them on notice that I no longer want them using my signatures at all, even though I did not contract with them.
Right.
I still had to send that out to let them know that this is notice that you're not supposed to be doing this.
Oh, this must be the
Marjorie Taylor Greene, and she is definitely part of the Doge thing.
Make sure we are using consistent wording. Every submission must include. I don't know what this is. Is this what we're talking about here? I know this. I've done this myself. I've already sent this in. But if you guys haven't, make sure you guys do it. I did this the other day. But fill this out, Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's a little survey here, and then it gets you in there, and they talk about your case and all of that stuff. So, here he goes. Here you go, guys. Go to the Marjorie Taylor Greene website right here. You do this short little poll, then it brings you into her platform and stuff. Let's see here. Services. Let's see. For foster care. Okay. I don't know what that one is. In the word neglect. Please answer that. Trump highlights First Lady for her work with foster care. Take It Down Act. Joins President Trump at the joint sessions. Proud nuclear steelworker, fireworker, and foster care. All right, so then the First Lady is Take It Down Act. Do you know anything about that?
No, I have not researched that. That is up on X too, I think. So I'm going to look into that too.
Yeah, we definitely need to look into that. First Lady. Take It Down Act. All right, we'll check that out for everybody here. Let's see. Read out for the First Ladies Roundtable on Foster Care and Strengthening America's Child Welfare System. Okay. I guess we did. Jury trial set for former state employees alleged $1.8 million. All right, let's see what this one says. Oh, it's not a news clip. Okay. So it's reading things, Vinny. Title II, incentives for providing permanent families for children. Funds for removals, everyone. Title IV of Social Security Act has more details. This is Kids for Cash. Oh boy, okay. In general, Part E of Title IV of the Social Security Act, adoption incentive payments, subject to the availability of such amounts as may be provided in advance in appropriations acts for this purpose. Secretary shall make a grant to each state that is an incentive eligible state for a fiscal year in an amount equal to the adoption incentive payment payable to the state under this section for the fiscal year, which shall be payable in the immediate succeeding fiscal year. Incentive eligible state. A state is an incentive eligible state for a fiscal year if the state has a plan approved under this part of the fiscal. The number of foster child adoptions in the state during the fiscal year exceeds the base number of foster child adoptions for the state for the fiscal year. The state is in compliance with subsection for the fiscal year. In the case of fiscal years covered 2001-2002, the state provides health insurance coverage to any child with special needs. But yeah, all right. So here's proof in the pudding right there, guys. That's HR 867-8. So check that stuff out. And wow, I mean, we always argue on the show. We've had many arguments. You know, where is it? Show the proof. Show the proof. Oh, you guys can't even see this. Thank you, Benny. you can't see the proof. You can't see the proof. Well, here it is, guys. It's all right here in this filing, this Title II. Check out HR. Let's see here. There it is, 105th Congress of the United States. Right here. So check this guys out right here. HR 867, guys. You're going to check that out. I'm going to go ahead and print that out right now. So excuse me 1 second here.
You say HR what?
HR 867. Oh, shoot, fire. All right, sorry about that. Yep, HR 867, man. Wow. All right, so we got that. Cool. A lot of good information here, guys. Taking it in tonight. Let's keep going here. Courtesy of the Family Forward Project. All right. Bombshell, Dale Richardson and Keisha Richardson stormed back onto Lindo TV with the CARES Project podcast. I don't know what that's about. Do you? Got any information on that, Benny?
No, I just got a bunch of shit sent to me. So don't mind me for a minute.
All right, I don't know. Desiree Martinez. All right, let's take a look at this here. This looks like it's quite interesting. Let's see if it starts over here.
Institutions codes 1 through 600. I want everybody to see what they really did to America, especially here in California. Communism straight up. I don't know how they got away with this, but they did. And they have been destroying families since. I'm going to do 5-minute increments because YouTube won't let me do any longer for some reason. So let's get started. The coup against families. Section 104. So you have CASA investigators, which have the ability to look at your records and investigate the kids, question the kids, talk to whoever they want. And they're volunteers, so not really specially trained. They're just anybody off the streets, pretty much, that has an interest in children. Questionable. They're able to inspect and copy records. Without the consent of children and parents. 201. The unconstitutionality of restraints. They give themselves permission to not follow the Constitution. Rationale behind principle permitting restraints on child that could not constitutionally be applied to adult is that juvenile court proceeding is not a criminal one, but one in which state exercises inherent power as a parens patriae to interfere on behalf of child, including interference between child and his parents, when morals, safety, or interest of child require it. And that is Bacon, 1966, Appellate Court, 1st District, 240, California, if you want to find that case, where they gave themselves permission to restrain children and not follow the Constitution.
Oh, wow.
202 F10. This is one of my favorites. It says, because the juvenile court does not guarantee that a child will never be the victim of its parents' occasional and casual neglect, the legislature's statement of purpose in WIC 202 does not impose a definite affirmative duty on a county to prevent all forms of parental neglect by foster families with whom wards of the court may be placed. Jordy versus County of Humboldt. Disgusting. So you, as a parent, are held accountable for the risk of emotional harm being caused in the future of your children, but they dismissed any responsibility of themselves of putting a child in a foster home that neglects or harms them.
Wow.
So here they even state in 203, it states that okay, where does the sentence start? God, they do this all the
I
time.
want to know what this is, this book or whatever she's talking. What is this stuff?
Is that Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Although the need for expeditious and informal adjudications in juvenile court belies the wisdom or necessity of indiscriminate application of civil discovery procedures, nevertheless, the quasi-criminal character of delinquency proceedings requires that juvenile courts have the same degree of discretion as the court in ordinary criminal case to permit. So they're jumping back and forth from criminal and civil, I've noticed, on everything from punishment to the rights to you name it. They use whatever court they want when it comes to prosecuting or rules. I mean, when it comes to you, you're only allowed to use civil, but when it comes to them, they can give the punishment of a criminal court. All right, let's end it there.
All right. Wow, that's a lot of good information. I wish that I knew what these procedures were, man. I wonder if there's anything in there that tells us. Oh shoot. Are we still here? I don't know where that video went, man. Oh no. Okay, we're here. Desiree Marina is right here. This was it. Leah Baker. Yeah, is that right there now? Man, all right. Well, I don't know where that just went.
If let me see if I can find it. Posted it earlier. That's something Tim posted. I'm trying to find this thing for you.
Oh, here we go. The stories of children abused in foster care. All right. It's very nice. There's a Facebook page for that. We don't get enough of this stuff out. We definitely don't. I want to get back to where we were, but the Family Forward Project here. Thank you guys for letting us use this. This is really good stuff here. I'm glad that we can pass this information on. Let me get rid of Vinny's thing here so we can see here. Jack Smith's executive order. Yeah. All right. So we heard that one here.
Oh,
there
and
so we're
got us a meeting with someone important too.
Yeah, she's got a meeting with the someone. Yeah, I heard that. I talked to her this afternoon. It's exciting. So good things are coming, people. Let's see. That's the title. The incentives there. Yeah.
Let me see if I can go pull up on X what they said.
About what?
What Doge said.
Okay. Nothing as well. Leah Baker. What is this? Is there no comments here? Welfare and institutions codes. Okay. So you know what, guys? Let's go on a little rabbit hole here. What do they call it? Welfare and institution codes. Let's take a look for that stuff, guys. Anybody else want to look into that? Let's check it out. So let's do Google here. Let's see what we can get for welfare. Let's just try it real quick here. A quick one. Welfare and institution codes. PDF. Let's see what we can come up with here. To access the full Welfare and Institutions Code in PDF format, you can visit the California Legislative Information website. Let's see,
Down here somewhere.
California. So I wonder if these are based just solely on welfare and institution codes. I wonder if these are just for California or it says just that. Welfare and institution codes. Institution codes. So what if we put national as a search here? See, I don't know about these codes. I've never known about these things. Okay, let's see here. Welfare. What is that? What is the Welfare and Institution Code? It is a set of laws that covers a variety of issues, including welfare. Wow, okay, so is it only for California? Can anybody help me on that? Does anybody know that?
Nope. I don't know anything about that.
Download the United States Code. Oh, baby. Code. Okay. MHSA regulation. Human services. Here we go. Wow. Look at this, guys. I just came up with this here.
Okay, right here. A child sex trauma survivor praised President Trump for auditing the CPS, calling it a monumental stand against corruption. Doctors threatened to call CPS for mother not giving her kids ADD meds.
Wow.
CPS Child Protective Services should be shut down. They don't care about children. They care about taking control over our children.
Yeah, we know that.
And they got a big dedication to Nancy Schaefer on here.
Where are you reading that stuff, Annie?
This is on X.
On X? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Check that out here in a minute. I'm trying to find these.
There was a post I put in the chat, but I don't remember where I put it in the chat, but everyone's seen it this morning. I was trying to find it.
Codes. Handy reference guide to the Fair Labor Standards. Civil Rights Act, Title VII, the Civil Rights Act.
Maybe, yeah.
Principles. Boy, I really would like to know if these. Have you seen anything up there? I haven't been paying attention to our chat there really. So I've been looking for these codes here. Social Security Guide for Representative Pays. Does anybody else know if there's a place that we can get these welfare and institution codes that aren't specific to California?
There's got to be a way to get them.
I mean, there's a way of getting them. I'm just wondering if they exist, or is California the only one that has excerpts from welfare and institution codes? This is California.
I'm gonna find this link, I swear.
I don't know if anybody out there can help us with this. That would be great for the welfare institution code here. Let's see here. I'm gonna ask this. Let's do. Is there
That's it.
national welfare institutional code manual? All right. Laws and policies. Administration for Children and Families. Child Welfare Policy Manual updates and additions. Laws and policies. Let's see here. Children's bureaus.
Lawyers and attorneys are not licensed to practice law. The nature of lawyer practice in America.
Child Welfare Policy Manual.
Law cannot be licensed by any state. Wherever's Board of Examiners.
Here we go, man. Look at this. Child Welfare Policy Manual right here. Everything right here. Boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm. I bet it's not up to date either.
Why would it not be?
Have you heard?
Wait, I found it.
Just going after CPS and the United States foster care system. Yep. If you're making money on these kids illegally, if you're using and abusing and frauding, he's coming for you. He's fixing to find out the truth, the real truth about what is happening to these children. This just keeps getting better and better. Everything that we ask for, he is delivering. I am so excited. This is absolutely huge. Huge. To me, it's almost as big. No, not almost. It is as big as the IRS. So actually probably even more so important because of the children involved. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments, guys. What do you expect to happen? What do you think will happen? I'm just excited. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. God bless you. Hey, guys.
Listen.
Have you heard? Doge is going after CPS and the United States foster care system next. Yep.
You heard that?
Yeah, I've heard those things on TikTok and everything and all of that stuff too, though. I mean, we need some. I'm sure that they are.
But I seen it on X today too.
Yeah.
I just can't remember where I seen them posted. It was in the feed.
Right. Well, here, guys, I'm going to put this up here for you guys. This is the ACF HHS. This is the policy manual right here. So I found this so far, guys. I'm going to put this up there in the chat for you guys. Here's a link for that, guys. Try that out. Oh, need help. Why is this in the way? Oh, for gosh sakes, let me get this. No, anyway, Vinny. So there's the manual. We got the manual up there. I'm trying to put it up in the chat right now. The little thing is blocking me out. A little need help.
Of course,
a little need help button is in my way. Let's see here. I'm gonna move things around and see if I can do it that way. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, there we go. I got it now. Paste. So you guys want the manual? There's the policy manual. We found that. Boom. Check that out. That's the that's where we're at with that little Hornswoggle and the child welfare policy manual. Let's go back into what we were looking for here, though. WIC sections. 9. Code of Conduct. Home Occupational Outlook Handbook.
trying to click on it. It won't let me click on it.
Farnborough School District. Man, I don't know. It's gonna drive me nuts. Man, it's gonna drive me insane. So it ain't there. Not there. So yeah, man, check out HR 867. Check out that thing that we just got there. Make sure you check out Marjorie Taylor Greene's website. We've checked out. So far we're here. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I mean, so there we go, guys. You know, like there's a lot of information out there that we need to take apart and being privy to and looking at. You know what I mean? Like this, let's do our due diligence so that we know what we're talking about. You know, that's very important that we all know what we're talking about, what we're going towards. Do any of you guys out there have any questions or comments or anything that you want to ask? Something that you guys, you know, if you need help with or anything. You know, let's.
I even put it in the chat. I just dropped it in there.
See what you guys got. What kind of questions you might have. What do you need? The Real Gemini number line, no lie number 7. You want to come in and talk? Do you want to come in the show for a minute? The Real Gemini line, no 7, no lies 7 says help. If you want to do it privately, you can email us at cpsvhuntingjustice@gmail. But if you're interested, you want to come in and talk here and see if you can get some information, then you're more than welcome. We'll put the link up here and you can jump in if you'd like. Just let us know what you want to do here. All right. Yes. All right. Let me put the link up. I'll put the link up for you right there in the chat here. I guess I'm going to put the link up here for you, and you can hop on in. All right. It'll be pretty easy for you.
You just got to allow your cam and your mic. Or your mic if you don't want to cam.
Yeah, you can do that too if you want to do that. But I'm gonna put the link up here too, just in case you want to hop in here. You can hit me up on okay, here's the link to come in the show. And then my little buttercup. Benny, what is my name on Facebook? Fight CPS, right?
Yep. Sure is.
Sure is. Fight CPS. Let's see my page here. This is my here you guys go right here. This is my page right here on Facebook. That's me. So you can go ahead and check in there. And if you feel better about messaging me, you can go ahead and message me there, or you can do the CPSV Unchained Justice at Gmail. Guys, you got a lot of stuff coming. You know what? I want to introduce this graphic to you guys too. Let's see what you guys think of this. We're kind of having like an off the whim show tonight. What do you guys think about this graphic here? Hold on a minute. Let me pull it up.
All right. Oh, we got a new graphic.
Yeah, I'm trying to design some new stuff for the new apparel, and I want to see what everybody thinks about this. There it is. Oh, we have some new graphics, he says, asshole. Alright, here we go. Get that there. Share. Did she make it in, Vinny?
Someone made it in. Oh, it's loading. Oh. Let's see if it worked. Miss Jemmy? Can you hear us? You might have your mic muted.
There we go. There. What do you think of that, Benny?
Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool.
The logo for a shirt?
What's it say at the top?
CPS victim. And it says hunting justice down the sides, and then on the bottom has the target with the CPS.
Can you hear me?
In it. You know, a father's hand and a baby's hand, or someone's hand.
Can you hear me?
Yes, there you are.
We can, Miss
Oh,
Jemmy.
cool.
All right, you're in.
Yeah, so I've been sleuthing this all day.
All right, well, what you got?
Well, the last girl, Emily Pike, she was found in pieces in black trash bags. 30 kids in 3 years in a Mesa, Arizona group home have gone missing.
How many?
And it doesn't look like nobody's doing anything about it. And like 2 years ago, these teenage girls, in the last couple of years that I knew of, and looking into it, I found out there's 30 children missing. But they found.
Are they saying it's the? Are they saying it's what happened to her? Where'd she go? Vinny.
We lost her. We lost her.
What happened to her?
I don't know. There she is.
Huh. All right, there you are.
This is the first time I've ever done this. And it keeps throwing me off. Forgive me.
It's probably because you're not on cam. Sometimes it will throw you off if you're not on
right.
cam. I've noticed that.
You're doing well, though.
Well, I have makeup on and I've never done this before, but I want to get the word out so people are like warned and they're like looking out for the kids because somebody has to do something. I mean, like, I guess I'm gonna like try to write the governor or, you know, get a hold of somebody that's gonna do something. Does like nobody care?
It's a big problem out there in Arizona. The whole night stalking that they do, and the kids. There's the guy that does the paranormal files. I can't think of his name right now. I've been talking to him about it. He has a great film on a great documentary. One of his shows is all about the Arizona, how the kids are being lost in the system out there and being trafficked and being moved, and they're just missing. These kids just disappear. Why can't I think of his name?
Something's going on. I know there's tunnels in California. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm a visionary, and I talked to the dead. I know,
Yeah.
like, it's kind of crazy to say, but I take pictures of angels, and
Yeah.
I'm a really a spiritual person, and
Yeah.
I'm
This
all
is
about the
spiritual
children.
warfare. This is spiritual
I used to
warfare.
teach daycare. I'm retired now, but
Yeah.
like it's just blowing my mind. You know, well, I seen about the Emily Pike being found in pieces in trash bags.
Yeah.
You know, most of the children that go missing, unfortunately, it's like the parents. Michael Vaughn, when he went missing, I described Stacy to a T. I said he was driving a light blue or white Cadillac SUV. I said he goes to the gas station by your house every day, and you know, I ain't even bullshitting. I described him to a T way before anybody knew. I didn't say his name or nothing, you know, but
Right.
I mean,
Wow.
I know that she didn't do that to Michael, but I know that, you know, Summer Wells was her parents. There's always somebody that, you know, they know, but this is messing me up because this is like somebody that's a stranger, and like all children are in danger. Not just the ones in a group home, you know. And who's to say he ain't left Arizona? You know what I mean?
Are you a
Archie.
medium? Are you where are you?
I don't really consider myself that. I'm mostly a visionary. The only power I have is through Jesus.
Yeah.
And you know, I can't do nothing without him. Like I mostly, like I said, I take pictures of Jesus and angels, and I try to show people the light. I can get messages. Like when Summer went missing, before I knew she had a circle driveway or that her father's name or anything, that same day that she went missing, I got the name Don. I know there's a couple Dons in the case, but you know, now that it's gone on, I've you know, had visions of what happened, you know, with her father. He's a very sick man. But I said Don, and I said she's hit off a circle driveway. And they showed a picture of her, you know, her house. There you go, bing. I'm like, man, it's her parents. And that hurts. That hurts me bad to the core. Like it hurts when it's the parents. Like I'm an empath, and like I feel, you know, the pain, and it really sucks that like that's the last thing that a child have to see, the people that are supposed to protect them. But it blows my mind when it's a stranger, and there's all children are in danger. You know what I'm saying? Then, not that that it's better or that it's worse. I mean, it's all the same freaking evil, and it needs to go. Like, if you don't protect all children like they're your own, you don't deserve to call Earth your home. That's the way I feel.
Yeah, I agree. 1,000%. 1,000,000%.
I don't get this. Like, why is not nobody talking about this? 30 kids in 3 years? Are you kidding me?
Forget about the 30 kids. Listen, so you have a child a minute going away in the United States. A child a minute is being taken into custody by CPS to never see their family again. Now you do this math with me, okay? So last year there was 12%. Right. So let's say they said 450,000 kids, right? That's how many were actually taken into the system, right? So then they said 50,000 of that was reunified, right? So so that brings us down to 400,000, right? 100,000 of those aged out. 100,000 aged out.
You're gonna make me cry.
Right? So there's 300,000 kids still out and about in the system. Where are they? And this isn't 300,000 kids just like right now. Now this is another year and another year.
I had visions like 2 years ago about these tunnels they have going into Mexico from California, and I've been trying to warn people, and, you know, and like they're big enough that they could take busloads of kids, and like sometimes they collapse and like the kids die, and like it's bad. Like they only feed them like peanut butter sandwich a day, and like if they're lucky. I mean, it's like it's horrible, like the visions I've had. And my dad's like, "Oh, you're crazy." But like I went on Google Maps and I found stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like where you see big holes, and places like they covered them up, and like,
Yeah.
where's the place you could look up the sports bar somewhere in L.A. and you see where all these like these shipment containers, and like there's help written on the earth like a bunch of times, all by these shipping containers.
Yeah, shipping containers. You know who owns those shipping containers, or who partial owners of them are? It's the Clintons.
Yeah, I mean it's the big people. It's the people that are in charge, the people with the money, the people that have
This
the
is what the
say,
fires were about.
that
This is
are
what the
like
fires
doing
were
this
about.
stuff. And like, I was
The
China would
fires in
just blow us
LA
off the map.
Well, I mean, that's what the fires were all about out in LA. That was about them
Oh,
covering
I
up.
know, to hide these things. I'm not even joking. Like he was talking on the phone to his son about recycling the pizza boxes.
Yeah.
That's the children. He's talking about getting rid of the bodies.
Yep.
Pizza boxes.
Yep. And
then not even a month later, all these fires.
Right, and a lot
That's
of the
not
houses.
a coincidence.
The houses went one of two ways. It was either people that fought against this stuff, like Mel Gibson, and I'm convinced that Gene Hackman.
Or evidence was burned. A lot of evidence was burned.
Right. Yep. It was either the people that was against Paris Hilton's house burnt, Mel Gibson's house burnt. I forget. There was another one too. That was Billy Crystal's house. Yeah. All of them big stand-up advocates against child trafficking and everything. All of their houses burnt.
Well, yeah, and then people that was around them, that happened by accident. But
right.
Main thing was the evidence. Burn the evidence.
Yep. These tunnels collapse, they lose the kids. They lost the kids down there.
Yep. I'm not even joking. Like Diddy said, on the phone, when he's on the phone with his son, he's like, "Oh yeah, get rid of all the pizza boxes. I told you to recycle them." Have you heard the conversation?
Yep, I'll pull it up right now.
You're telling his son?
Let's see here.
Yeah, this ain't no joke. I mean, this is serious shit, and like, we're standing for it.
Well, here's the other problem.
Falling for it, I should say. We're falling for it. No one's gonna stand up for the kids.
There's too many people with their hands in the pocket that get this money. First of all, that's the problem. And then there's too many people with things to lose out there, right? So these people just hush because you know how many people are really involved in this disgusting, grotesque business of pedophilia.
Oh yeah. And it's the people that are in charge.
Yep. It is.
Like supposedly, and I don't know if it's true. My brother was like talking about Queen Elizabeth was like drinking baby's blood. There's like this water inside your head. I sleuthed into it and stuff too. Like supposedly there's this stuff that gets you high. It's like
adrenochrome.
I can't remember what it's called.
It's called adrenochrome.
Called adrenochrome.
Yeah. Drinking it, killing babies and drinking it from their head. That's freaking.
What they do is they scare the babies until they. They bring them to a fear, and then they cut them and they get the blood out of them and they drink the blood.
Right, even without scaring them. I mean, of course they're going to scare them anyway. But there's supposedly this water of life or whatever it's been called, a bunch of different things. This liquid inside your head that will get you high. But like I'm a vegetarian and stuff. Like but there's a difference. I haven't eaten meat for over half my life. I haven't eaten meat since I was 17 and I'm 44. Okay, well, what I'm saying is the meat in the store tastes different because it has that fear on it. You know what I mean? Because they're standing, right behind their cousin or their mother, whoever, getting slaughtered, and they have that fear in them. That's why, hunted meat tastes different because they don't have the fear, and they're like, yeah, I kind of think that's like the main thing that causes cancer and stuff. That fear, because fear literally is it's a freaking.
It's a disease,
consumed.
Right?
Yeah. It's not like it exists. It's like a darkness, that people can consume, yeah. Right. But yeah, that's why it tastes different and like hits you different. Of course, they also, give the animals all these antibiotics and steroids and stuff, But I'm not too worried about the animals right now. I'm worried about the kids. I can't believe this. Like, it blows my mind. 30 kids in 3 years.
Yeah.
What the hell? Shut that shit down.
That's not even close, but check this out.
Well, I mean, from this one group home. One group
Oh, it's
home.
one group home. I thought you were talking about like all Mesa, California, or Arizona.
No. Well, it's just
Whoa,
one group
yeah.
home. One group
wow.
home in Mesa. 30 kids. And
What's
was
the
that little
name?
girl,
What's the
Emily
name of
Pike? Did you hear about that?
No, what's the name of the group home?
Oh, I don't know. Look up Emily Pike.
Emily
if
Pike?
you give me the wait to send you some links, like I can. But Emily Pike, when she was in, she ran away from that group home. Has had 30 kids in 3 years disappear. There's something going on, man.
Yeah,
And they find her in pieces and trash bags.
Satanic rituals.
They found not even all of her. They found her torso and her head in trash bags.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, here's that
14 years old. Between the ages of 14 to 16.
This isn't just YouTube, it's Blux. Real, raw, and ridiculously fun.
Okay.
Get ready for a Blux experience. Smash subscribe. Love ya.
Hold on. Here's his phone call right here.
Do not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes.
The what?
All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes.
Okay.
Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about.
Yeah.
Did Jay reach out yet?
Nah, Bob. He ghosting.
What the f is this motherfucker doing? These things sweet now, cause I'm in here.
This is all good. You about to get out on bail.
No, hey yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie.
Alright, Pop. It's crazy right now.
Everybody out there quiet as a motherfucker, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh.
What about all these lawsuits though, Pop?
Ain't none of them getting shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. Bunch of money hungry and shit.
If you like truthful news and wonderful facts, subscribe.
It's crazy, right? So yeah, there's that phone call where he's talking about the pizza boxes. It's crazy. Oh, lost her. There she is. Real Gemini. There
No, I'm not subbed up to you. I just I went on and seen who was live, and I've seen your show before, but I needed somebody to talk to this because it needs to be put out to the children. And if you got a child in that group home, get them out now.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
Nobody cares about these kids.
Well, it seems to be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't lie to you about this.
No, I'm looking. We're gonna do some research on this, but it seems to be so crazy. How are people not paying attention to the fact that not only is that, you know that 87% of the kids, 87% of the kids that they find throughout the United States or throughout the world that are being redeemed from these sex trafficking rings and everything have come through Child Protective Services. 87% in the world.
Yeah, because nobody fucking cares.
Nope. Not saying.
I'm sorry. I mean, drop that.
No. But that's the thing. You're absolutely right. Nobody gives a shit. No one cares. Dead teen disappeared from Arizona group home with history of missing persons.
Well, I said I take pictures of Jesus, and I do, and I know that Jesus cares, and it's coming soon. So, if those pedos out there, those people out there that hurt children, they need to. There's real dragons. I know that this is just gonna put me in a crazy spot, but only the crazy people in the world that can change it. There's real dragons out there, and they already got their eye on people. I mean, people are getting knocked off this earth, and I can't wait.
Well,
I really can't. There's something big gonna happen, and the children are gonna be safe again. I know it.
If we don't save them, then God's coming down here to lay down the hammer. So.
Oh, he's already here. I mean, what's your name in Messenger? Because I'll send you some pictures I took, and I'll also send you the info.
Do you see the private chat on the where we're at in the studio here? Do you see the?
No, I have no idea about this. I don't do this. Everything I do is for free. I give light and everything.
What I'm saying is,
I'll go on here and I'll say stuff.
I'm gonna give you an email address, or you give me an email address here. It's private. No one can see it. That's what I'm saying. Watch, I'll put it up.
All right, or you could just hit me up. How about I just tell you my name and you can hit me up on Messenger and I'll give you my number.
Yeah, that's fine. What is it?
It's Julia Chastain, Julia Chastain.
All right, yeah, I'll get you up on that messenger right now.
JC. It's like me. It's me and my little white dog.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll send you all the info that I found today
Yeah.
on that. And
Well, there's some
like, and
pictures.
I can
This
show
was
you. I
yeah.
can show you more pictures of dragons and Jesus because this is
Yeah.
real.
Well,
I mean,
that's
it's on like Donkey Kong, and like, there's so many sickos out there. And like you said, it's the big people, and that's like messed up because like they're untouchable. They could go out and do what they want and pay somebody and get away with it.
right.
So Darren, should we on that note, should we read what the American Bar Associate said today?
No, I sure didn't.
Go for it.
The ABA rejects efforts to undermine the court and the legal process. Read full message. We spoke today on behalf of the legal process and its members who speak to live by the oath each took upon admission to the bar. We received efforts to undermine the court and the profession. We will not stay silent in the face of efforts to remake the legal process into something that rewards those who agree with the government and punishing those who do not. Words and actions matter. As the intimidate words and actions we have heard much must end. They are designed to cower our country's judges, our country's courts, and our legal process. These efforts cannot be sanctioned or normalized. There are clear choices facing our profession. We can choose to remain silent and allow these acts to continue, or we can stand for the rule of law and the values we hold dear. We call upon the entire profession, including lawyers who serve in election positions, to speak out against intimidation. We acknowledge that there are risks to standing up and addressing these important issues, but if the ABA and lawyers do not speak, who will speak for the organized bar? Who will speak for the judicial? Who will protect our system of justice if we don't speak now? When we speak, the American bar has chosen to stand and speak. Now it is time for all of us to speak with one voice. We invite you to stand with us.
All right, that's good. So they're saying go up. They're saying no, Vinny. Isn't it saying that they're saying no? We're not going to go up against these judges and everything.
Yeah. Well, kinda and kinda not. They're saying we speak today on behalf of the legal process and its members who seek to live by the oath each took upon admission to the bar. So they're basically admitting that these judges have admitted their oath and they have violated their oath. And they're speaking out on it.
Wow. Crazy. Wow. All right. Well, I got these. Oh wow. Julia, if you're still listening, I got the stuff, so that's cool. I kicked her out. Hey, let's do some last words. Oh yeah, MTV Vote or Die, Albie. That's right. That's right. Yep. Children and threatening all the U.S. with canceling Constitution to cause fear. Yep. Guys, thank you for joining us tonight. It was a good show. I know we're a little bit odd tonight and things were a little slow, but you know what? It was a lot of good information on here. I suggest that you guys go back and look at it and, draw from it what you will. But Vinny, let's do some last words, bud.
All right. My last words is keep the faith, guys. Justice is starting to come. We're starting to see it. The more you report, the better. So in other words, you need to start reaching out to the FBI, reporting these kidnappings. You need to start reaching out to the DOJ. You need to start reaching out to Doge, which you can find them actually on X. They're fully on there, every single one of them, from President Trump to Melania to Doge to Elon to all the representatives. They're all on X. You need to be looking on X. That's where you will find every single one of these people and start tagging them in every single post. They are not on TikTok, guys. They are not.
All right, everybody. Jonathan, you want to know who will stand up for justice? All of us will, buddy. I'm the CPS Punisher, and we're out of here. Have a good night, everybody.
Getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate. The values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force, forcing us to sit and wait till we come together, congregate, and then we liberate. Praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour and troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpents.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some breaking news, oh, we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed, blind, not a sheep. Only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches, I can't take it on the cheap. Drink from a glass half full, I'm optimistic. People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get